If you are so ready to attract your soulmate into your life, this video is for you. This has been the most requested video I have had over the last 2 years, so it is finally here. This is the story of how I manifested my soulmate. If you're looking to call in your life partner, I'm going to give you some really clear, energetic strategies, tips, and exercises that you can do to really get clear on who that person is and to magnetize that person to you. The first thing that I did when I was manifesting my partner was I was really clear on exactly the way I wanted to feel. A lot of people write out lists of what they look like or what they do or, some of their characteristics, and that's good and that's fine. Yet the true power and the foundational aspect is how you want to feel. So I wanted to feel expansive. I wanted to feel lit up. I wanted to feel juicy and delicious and a burning, passionate fire. I wanted to feel harmonious and like we were a true partnership. I wanted to feel the butterfly feeling. That was really important for me. I wanted to feel like I was being taken care of and provided for and safe. I wanted to feel empowered. Okay, so I got really clear on all of the feelings and I wrote them all down. That's the first step. You can write them all down and then I visualized them and I felt them. True manifestation or manifestation happens through feeling, through the law of attraction, the way in which we resonate, the way in which we feel those emotions and that energy and that frequency puts out a signal and the universe sends that back. So that's the first thing you want to do is get really clear on how you want to feel. The next step that you could do is you can write out all of the story around what they do or what they look like. And I absolutely did that. I knew exactly what my dream partner looked like. He is tall, blonde hair, blue eyes, strong, big, athletic, all the things. I knew exactly what he looked like and I wrote that all out. I also knew what kind of lifestyle he had. Because for me, I have a very unique lifestyle where I work from home. I travel a lot, almost all the time. I am very spiritual and conscious and a paradigm shifter and a reality hacker. I'm into alchemy and magic and all sorts of quantum play. And I wanted a partner that was aligned with that. So I knew I didn't want a man that had a 9-to-5 job. I didn't want a man that had a dog. It was very specific. I didn't want a man that had children or that was already married before. I wanted somebody that was open to traveling, that was open to this entrepreneurial, unique way of living and lifestyle. So I got really clear on that. Those were some really strong ones. Then I also wrote down their values and their personal beliefs. And I went into some non-negotiables. What are some non-negotiables? Well, they have to be honest. They have to be loyal. They have to be trustworthy. They have to be driven. They have to have good communication. So I wrote down these non-negotiables. And then I also wrote down other preferences that I had and what that could be, what that could look like, that they're sporty, that we have fun together, that they like to cook, that they eat healthy, they absolutely do not smoke, they absolutely do not drink, regularly. So I got all of this super clear. It was very clear. And once I had this all together, and I want you to do this as well, once you have it all together, you have to believe that it is 111% possible, probable, and inevitable for you to attract this person. Because a lot of people, they get out their pen and they're writing it all and they're like, oh, well, that's never going to happen. Maybe I'm too picky. Maybe I'm too specific. Maybe I need to be more broad. And no, you don't. You absolutely do not have to settle on your dream. This is your soulmate. This is the perfect match for you. So you absolutely get to be 100% clear on what it is that you want. Okay, so you're going to do this. And then you're going to know, you're going to affirm this person, my soulmate, is looking for me. And I wrote out everything about this partner. And then the next step, and this was really powerful, and this is how I like to take it a step further, is I wrote out my soulmate's dream partner. And I wrote out all of her qualities. And then I took a really serious look and I said, is that me? And there were some places where I still got to align, where I was still growing into. So I dedicated myself to aligning with my perfect version of myself so that I could be that match for my soulmate. Okay, so that's the first part. Now, the second thing, and this is really, really important, is in order to have space for what you want, you need to let go of what is either holding you back or blocking you or sabotaging you. Okay, so this could be people, places, things that are out of alignment, patterns, thought forms, beliefs. It could be so much. So you really want to take inventory of what could be blocking you. For me, what was blocking me was not letting go of a relationship that was not in perfect alignment. I had been back and forth for a few years, and actually probably my whole life I had been back and forth with partners that were not in full alignment, and I knew, and yet my old wounds got in the way of me really owning my worth and trying to force myself into boxes that don't fit me. That's a whole other video, a whole other story. So I had to be really clear that I couldn't call in my soulmate unless I closed the previous relationships. And this is something I see. People are still kind of dabbling or still kind of dating these other people while trying to bring in their soulmate. No, you can't put one toe in and one toe in, and you have to be all in on your vision and all in on your dream. So I got really clear, and I finally closed the door on my previous relationship, and I affirmed to the universe, I know that that is not it. So bring me my partner, bring it to me, make it clear, make it easy. And I really felt that, and I spoke to my higher self. I got really clear with the universe. I was like, universe, I'm ready. I am 100% ready. Bring him to me. Well, I ended up meeting him 2 days later. But I'll get back to that in a moment. So that's the first part is the visualization, the feeling, the working with the energetics. The second part is letting go of what might be blocking you and really tuning into the limiting beliefs that you may have around relationship, around your self-worth, around what you deserve, okay? Because, that ego can be sneaky, like, oh, I'll never find true love. Who would really want to be with me? I'm not skinny enough. I'm not beautiful enough. I'm not worthy. There are no good men. Oh my goodness, I hear this all the time. Women saying, oh, there are no good men out there. Well, then what are you going to attract? No good men. There are millions, if not billions, of amazing men out there. Realistically, maybe not billions, but I'm going to say many, many millions. And they are looking for you. So trust that. Use mind power, use affirmations, use visualization, and get in alignment with the fact that you absolutely deserve to have what you desire. Now, the final step in me manifesting my soulmate partner is I followed the breadcrumbs of my bliss. I really listened to the signs and the synchronicities, and I trusted that. I was working with this. I wanted to meet my soulmate. I was ready. I knew who he was. I knew what he looked like. I knew how he felt. And I was like, universe, bring him to me. I was really attuned to the little signs and the little symbols because they're everywhere and the universe is always speaking to you. So when the pandemic hit, I knew that I had to leave California at the time, and I went back to Canada, and I had this feeling to do a work project working with men. So I was doing all these interviews, and I got on a call with one of my girlfriends, and she told me that she had actually met some clients through an app called Hinge. And she recommended that I maybe do some market research on Hinge. And I didn't even know what Hinge was. It's a dating app. And when I found that out, I thought, I've never really been on dating apps. That's not really my thing. I had this very closed mind around dating apps. But something inside of me said, Sam, do it. You're going to meet your soulmate. And it was just this gut feeling. I'm also a splenic projector, if you know anything about human design. And it's about that gut intuition. So I made a deal with myself. I said, okay, I'm going to go on for 24 hours. I'm going to interview 4 men and I'm going to delete the app. That's it. Open up the app, download Hinge, throw out a profile real quick. And as I'm going through, I get a little curious and something tells me just keep going. And all of a sudden, after the circle of something, this man's profile pops up. And as soon as I see his picture, I knew fully, without a doubt, I said, that's my soulmate. Then I started to scroll through his picture and I absolutely knew. So I wrote him a little message and just wrote, we're twins. Now, you can magnetize your soulmate partners to you, and it's important that you don't sabotage that and you really continue in the beautiful flow of trust and faith and that soulmate alignment. So when I met him, I trusted my heart, I was fully open, and I allowed space for it to unfold. And I showed up in my heart, in my truth. And I was really clear on who I am, what I want. I didn't play games. I didn't muck about with him. I was just extremely, extremely clear. And I fully trusted. I surrendered. I let the universe take over and I was guided. Lo and behold, we got to meet in person 6 weeks later. And then we were married 4 months after that. So it happened quick, it happened beautifully. And this can absolutely happen for you as well. So comment below anything that comes to mind. If you're gonna do this, if you're excited about this, if you had this feeling too that you're ready to call in your soulmate, and tell me what action steps you're gonna take. I'm so excited for you. This has been the most amazing and magical journey. My heart is bursting every single day. I just keep rising more and more in love, and I want this for you as well. So if this was helpful, give a little like, give a little subscribe, share this video with somebody who might be manifesting or manifesting their soulmate. And most of all, love yourself and truly know that everything you desire is desiring you as well. I love you so much. Mwah.